So, Andres, what is yours?
Volkswagen.
I don't think Volkswagen counts, though.
Whoa, hold on.
Welcome back, everyone. Andres and I are still here in our personal studio, and they are breaking the law. But you know,
It's not against the law. We live here.
Yeah.
That's right. The two cots in the microwave.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today we had some requests. Peter, I think you have the actual Instagram accounts.
I do. I have them right here. Shall I read them out? Let's see. So,
Yes.
Corey on Instagram has a question. He says he wants to know what our favorite supercar manufacturer is. Now, I'm going to play a little loose with the term supercar because everyone has their own definition of what that means exactly, it seems. So let's just say a supercar, for intensive purposes of this question, will be a fast car that is pretty and kind of expensive.
Okay.
How's that sound? Very broad definition.
There we go. That can be a lot of
He
things.
wants
can
to
be.
know our favorite supercar manufacturer.
Yeah, he wants to know if we prefer Lambo or Ferrari or Bugatti or something else along that nature.
So,
what our
I have a
favorite
question.
is. What?
I have a question here.
Okay.
Does this mean a company that makes a supercar, just a single supercar, or companies that make exclusive?
Let's say exclusively companies that basically make fast cars only. In other words, I don't
Yeah,
want you
I
to
guess that
say
could be.
Ford because Ford makes the Ford GT.
Actually,
That shouldn't really count.
you know what?
Right, well, that's what I was going to say. Ford GT is my favorite supercar of all time. So
Right.
You know what? Here's
that
the
narrows it down.
here's the shocker.
What?
For the Ford GT is not my favorite supercar of all time.
Really?
It is not.
Well, you know,
I do. It looks cool.
off camera the other day, you did mention that another good pick for the 10,000. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, we just last week did a video based off of the VinWiki video of what car would you buy for $10,000. And Joe off of camera said that he actually wouldn't mind a Chevrolet SS, was it?
Oh yeah, the SS.
So
yeah.
Obviously,
If
Joe.
you can find one of those for 10,000, I was looking around, and you kind of have to spend 15 to 20 to get into one.
Joe's expanding his horizons just beyond
Okay,
Ford.
well,
so
It's a cool car.
yeah.
I'll give them that. It's like one of the very few Chevy. There's a list of like Chevrolet cars that I would buy. It is among them. But spoiler alert, this list is very tiny.
Oh, that Uggo? Ew.
Yeah, it's ugly.
No, it's ugly, yes. But it's
Okay,
cool.
we're getting off track though.
Yes, it is.
So back to the
We're-
question: who wants to start by answering Corey's question?
Joe, when you said SS, I was imagining like 1960s
No.
Arrow SS and you know.
No, it looks ugly.
Eldorado SS.
No.
No,
It
he's
looks
talking about
it-
the new one.
Yeah, it looks ugly, yes, but it is cool.
It's a
Okay,
sleeper.
moving on. Peter.
Anyway.
Moving on. So-
what is your favorite supercar manufacturer?
All right, so to answer Corey on Instagram's question, now this might be a little bit of a controversial pick because I'm not sure that, I'll be honest, I'm not sure this actually qualifies.
What is it, Peter?
But my favorite manufacturer, I
Peter,
think,
just tell us.
has got to be Hennessy.
Oh, okay.
Hennessy.
Now the reason...
The whiskey company?
No, not that Hennessy. The Hennessy that takes fast cars and makes them very, very, very fast.
By putting whiskey in them. But
Yes, that is
Yes.
their
Yes,
secret.
that's what they do.
Although, Peter, I don't know much about them, but are you saying that they don't make their own cars? They take other people's cars and make them faster?
That's what they've been known for the past. However, in I think it was 2012, don't quote me on that one, they came out with the Venom GT. Are you guys familiar with this car? It beat the Bugatti Veyron back in the day for the fastest car. You remember when the Bugatti Veyron was the fastest car in the world?
I remember
That's cute.
this.
But anyway, so that car beat it. It was a stretched out Lotus Elise. Gorgeous car. They put a proper 6-speed in it, and it made 1,200 horsepower.
Dang.
It was a beast. And recently, they just unveiled their new Venom F5, which in 2 seconds will go 0 to 60, and it is estimated that it will have a 301 mile per hour top speed.
Wow.
So really cool stuff they're working on over there. But they're a new company, and although, from my understanding, they've had some shady business dealings, you can't deny that their cars are in fact incredible. So that is, I think, my answer.
Interesting. Well, I guess Andres is next. So Andres, what is yours?
Volkswagen.
I don't think Volkswagen counts though.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay, let me make my case. Volkswagen owns Audi, that makes the R8.
Yes.
They own Bentley.
Yes.
They own Bugatti.
Yes.
They own Lamborghini.
Yes.
They own Porsche.
Yes.
So, by extension, they manufacture all of those supercars.
Yes, but
the most prolific supercar manufacturer ever.
But Andres, I hate to dismantle your case, but I thought it was manufactured that they only produce supercars.
But
And
by extension, Volkswagen.
yes, so you could
every Bugatti.
Okay. Andres, I'm not going to take this one away from you. That was actually a very clever answer, and I got to give it to you. Because it really threw me off guard when you first said it. However, I'm going to ask you to narrow down your answer. So, as a second choice, what branch of Volkswagen is your favorite?
Probably Porsche.
Porsche. Okay.
I mean, they have the Cayman GT4, GT3, GT2, the 911 GT, all those.
So, the 911 is
so in other words, Andres, what you should have said is Porsche.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But I still contend that Volkswagen is the best manufacturer.
You make a case.
Yes.
Leo.
All right. So, me personally, I am not a big supercar person. I prefer more cars like the Mustang, the Camaro, the Corvette, American muscle cars, kind of like that. And the supercar that I really love is the Ford GT.
Okay.
So, based on all that information, I'm not big into all these McLarens and Lamborghinis that are kind of odd looking. So if I have to narrow my answer down to a supercar company that exclusively, or for the most part, makes supercars, I'd have to say Ferrari. Even though that's everyone's go-to supercar company, I feel like Ferrari makes, on average, more beautiful cars. They're not necessarily the fastest cars, but I like cars that look kind of stock. That's an unpopular opinion as well, but Lamborghini is kind of too out there for me. McLarens, they're all kind of odd looking, and I like the simplicity of Ferraris.
You're not so much of a Koenigsegg and...
Yeah, even though they are faster cars than Ferrari by far, I think I've talked to Andres about this. I feel like a good 60% of what makes a car good is its looks. I feel like performance is very important, but looks is also probably high up. You don't get a speeding ticket for looks. That's true.
Actually, you can. It's possible.
Okay. I'm going to say Ferrari. So I'm going to go with Ferrari, even though that's, everyone's classic. Leo likes Fiat. I like Fiat, yes.
Fiat.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, this leaves me in an awkward position, because mine is also Ferrari.
Okay.
Yes.
Partially because, like Leo, I enjoy the, look of something that's not about as thin as a pancake and goes 3,000 miles an hour.
Right.
Well, but see, my favorite, although actually, Leo, do you have a favorite car made by Ferrari?
Probably, what's the name? Berlinetta V12 or whatever. Right, it's a front-engine Ferrari. I really like
Yes.
that.
Joe's is also...
So mine is also a front-engine Ferrari. It is one of the early Ferrari Californias. The whole reason
it's
being
quite similar.
Is it has that classic formula of a V8 up front, and it is rear-wheel drive, and it has a 6-speed manual transmission. And it looks beautiful. I don't know if you want to throw a picture up, but that is like... I don't know why, but I like that car.
Yeah,
a lot. A lot. Now, the V8's not big enough, but that's a problem you can solve later.
Wait. Did I just hear the words from Joe's mouth? The V8 isn't big enough.
Yes. Well, do you know that V8 that they have in that California displaces?
Oh, you're talking about displacement.
Yes, displacement. It's only a 4.2 3-liter V8. It's tiny. Like my V6 in my truck is almost bigger than that.
Yes, that is
right,
true.
But the difference is, Joe, that Ferrari V8 will actually make horsepower.
Ooh.
It only makes 380 horsepower.
Andres, you're not wrong.
It only makes 380 horsepower.
That's a lot.
380, Joe.
Only 380.
Just give it to... Hey, you know what, Joe? I have a solution for you. Send that California over to Hennessy. They'll take care of it for you.
No, you know what I'll have them do is I'll have them put that new 7.3-liter V8 that comes in the Ford F-250. I'll have them put that in there. Because that makes 460 horsepower.
There we go.
All right, you know what?
And a massive amount of torque. And we'll have them swap that out. It might be a little tall. We'll just cut a hole in the hood and we'll do that. No, actually, we'll just take the hood off. How about that?
That just made me cringe.
Yes, no, Leo. Everybody is cringing.
So I think we've answered our answers.
Yes,
so
thank you, Corey.
We got those out there, so we hope that that person appreciates.
Actually, before we move on, I'd like to say I would never cut up a Ferrari.
Okay,
it was ghoulish overkill.
Thank you for
It was
clarifying.
ghoulish overkill.
Okay.
But no.
So.
All right. Everyone stop, please.
Okay, so.
We have another request, Peter.
Yes,
please.
we do. We have
do.
another question. Charlie on Instagram asks, between the Tesla Model X and he says any Lamborghini,
Okay.
what would your preference be? Now, I'm going to narrow it down a little bit because I think most of us would say the Lambo, except for Andres. I think that's pretty clear. We're going to make it a little bit harder, and we're going to say the Tesla Model X and the Lamborghini Urus, I believe it's called. I am probably saying that wrong. It is Italian for something. So, between... Maybe urine. It's entirely possible. We're not sure about that.
You know what? We should make a shirt with that on it.
We probably should, actually.
Be like Peter. It's like the Lamborghini Urus. It's Italian for something. Maybe urine.
Probably.
Should make a shirt. Maybe we'll make a shirt and give that away.
I'm not a big fan of performance vehicle manufacturers who make SUVs, and we've covered that in the past. And I'm not a fan of the Urus. We're going to go with Urus. I don't know how to pronounce it.
There we go.
So, between those two, what would you guys rather have? I think that's a more interesting question. He didn't specify which Lambo we could compare it to, so I'm going to pick that one. What do you guys think?
Tesla. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Of course we are, Leo.
I'm waiting for your answer, Leo.
All right. That's actually kind of tough because I hate both of them.
Leo hates both of them, would have neither, and would rather take cold hard cash.
Okay, I want to give some people some specs or cost on both of these.
Please.
Just to put it in perspective, though.
That would be perfect.
The Lamborghini is $207,000. Okay. The
For
Tesla
that?
is $80,000.
Oh,
so
okay.
right there, that is a big factor in what I would choose.
Huh.
Another thing, though, and here's where the Lamborghini comes back: 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. 0 to 60 for a Tesla is approximately 5 seconds, 4.8 seconds.
We're also talking about family-sized SUVs here.
Well, yes, the Tesla's huge, and I think it weighs what, like 5? No.
How much does it weigh?
How much does the Tesla X weigh?
5,531 pounds.
5,000 pounds.
That is a heavy.
That's a very
vehicle.
heavy vehicle.
So anyway, based on that, I don't know. It's hard. I would probably pick the Tesla. It's cheaper, and if I was buying a 4-door car, why the hell would I buy it from Lamborghini? Honestly, I'd
Leo.
go with Toyota, and I'd get
Leo, because you have nothing else to spend your money on.
Yep, pretty much.
for half the price of the Model X. But my answer is also the Tesla. Joe, what's your answer?
Well, if it's between that particular Lamborghini and the Tesla, I would choose the Tesla because the Tesla looks better.
And it doesn't have a small V8, according to Joe. You know, the V8...
Yes, I'm aware, but you know what?
V8 in the Urus.
Have you, Anders, have you seen a picture of that particular Lamborghini?
What?
Have you seen a picture of the
I'm looking
Lamborghini?
at one right now. Yeah.
Okay, it is possibly one of the most ugliest cars you can buy for $200,000.
Actually?
As Lamborghinis go,
I
it doesn't
wonder.
look bad.
I don't know. I would rather have the Tesla. It looks better in my
For an
opinion.
SUV, it looks fantastic. For a Lamborghini, it looks horrible.
Yeah, I guess that. Maybe if it was like something else, maybe it would look better.
If I'm
But I don't know.
Money on a Lamborghini, I'm getting a cool Lamborghini, such as the Aventador that we talked about.
Okay, well, it seems like we're unanimous on that, so I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Tesla X or Aventador? Which one are you taking?
Aventador.
Tesla X.
Really?
No comparison. I'm not buying an SUV. I don't want to buy an SUV. I want to buy a supercar. You want to buy an SUV? You want to buy a family-sized SUV to just drive around?
Okay, I
for
would.
that.
I would buy the Model X Ludicrous.
Is the Model
Ludicrous.
Is the Model X really an SUV? I think it's kind of more like a.
It's a big
It's
Tesla.
a four-door car.
It's a big Tesla.
It's not an SUV per se,
It's
but
not an SUV.
It's like
Not-
a crossover.
Why
Yeah.
would you
Yeah.
buy a four-door car? It's fat. It's super fat.
Because I will literally drive anything to not drive a Lamborghini. I hate the way they look.
I don't know. Some of them are pretty. You know what? If it was like,
I love
if it was say the
Lamborghini.
difference between a Tesla Model X and say a Murcielago, Murcielago. How do you pronounce the one
Murcielago.
Murcielago? I don't know how you say it. I would have the Murcielago.
I would drive a Tesla. Teslas are just cooler cars in my opinion.
How?
I would
It's a
drive-
fat four-door car.
I would drive.
Well, because Leo, it is created by the man, the myth and the legend known as Elon Musk, and that alone should be an honor.
It's what you call a sleeper car. Like, you know, you're at a stoplight and there's like some guy with his tricked out Mustang.
Right.
And you're like, yo, you want to race? And then you take off in your Tesla.
You know,
Well, I'm
says
talking about the ludicrous.
well, you know,
It's
says
not fast.
you know, says.
SUV it is.
Is there any way to shut them up?